And once again, what is up, my fellow patriots? How y'all doing out there in America? Land of the free, home of the brave. Me, the Wicked Wizard, back with another video. Today we want to talk about riots in Florida. Not a good idea. Not a good idea. You do not want to take your riots down to the free state of Florida. Otherwise, it will not end well, according to Sheriff Wayne Ivey. Yeah, anyway, let's hear it from the man himself. What will happen if you try to go down there and do your ICE raids? Or any raids for that matter.
That happened. And just so there's no confusion, because I don't want to hear any whining later saying we didn't know, I'm going to break it down for you, all right? Because as you watch these riots unfold across the rest of the country, what you are seeing is buildings being burned down, police cars being bricked, having explosive devices thrown on them, having fire, guns pointed at them, bricks thrown at them, all and on. So I'm gonna break it down for you, all right? And if somebody wants to know what I mean by turn violent, all right, this is what I mean. If you resist lawful orders, you're going to jail. Let me be very clear about that. If you block an intersection or a roadway in Brevard County, you are going to jail. If you flee arrest, you're going to go to jail tired, because we are going to run you down and put you in jail. If you try to mob rule a car in Brevard County, gathering around it, refusing to let the driver leave, in our county, you're most likely going to get run over and dragged across the street. If you spit on us, you're going to the hospital and in jail.
Good.
If you hit one of us, you're going to the hospital and jail, and most likely get bitten by one of our big, beautiful dogs that we have here. If you throw a brick, a firebomb, or point a gun at one of our deputies, we will be notifying your family where to collect your remains at, because we will kill you graveyard dead. We're not going to play. This has got to stop. You're watching what's taking place out there. You're seeing police officers that are being attacked, being spit on, being put in harm's way just for doing their jobs. You're seeing ICE agents that are being targeted for doing their jobs. And you're seeing obstructionists that are doing all of this, standing in the way of law and order. Not here, not in the state of Florida. So to make it real simple, if you don't want to have any of those things happen to you, obey the law. Go protest all you want. Do it peacefully. Stand on the mountaintops and yell your opinion, your views. We invite that. But don't you dare break the law, because it won't go well for you. All right, gentlemen? Thank you, sir.
All right. So you heard that. You see
We
that,
will kill
right?
you, graveyard.
You heard that. You see that, right? I mean, wow, they ain't playing down there in Florida, boy. Man, why can't every sheriff be like that? Why can't our whole country be like that? You know, look, don't break the law. If you break the law, there's going to be consequences. No, we got to have commie lefties in sanctuary cities that are, of course, only sanctuary for illegal criminals, because they're not providing sanctuary to any of the law-abiding citizens in these places. You know, they don't have sanctuary, especially for the business owners, which in a lot of times, especially like in LA, they happen to be people of color and legal immigrants. But they don't care about the legal immigrants or the people of color. Just the criminal, illegal aliens. That's it. So these people are insane. But anyway, you know, take it down to Florida. Give that a shot if you think you're so badass. All right, my fellow patriots, don't forget, question everything. And please leave me a thumbs up, a like, a share, and don't forget to sub up so I can continue to help make America great again with Donald J. Trump, our greatest president ever. And until next time, peace.